We are ready to start assembling the screen on the screen sleeves for the AB gooseneck display. We have everything disassembled. We are looking at the screen sleeves from behind, and this is the back. We have disassembled the bracket. The bracket is over here. We have the power supply, printer over there, and the screen, and all the hardware. They are over here. The first thing we need to do is we get the USB for the printer and the power supply, and we have to fish those through. We made the USB about 2 feet long. So we have the square part and the female part of the power supply in our hand. We are going to fish it through this hole over here, like this. We are going to fish it through this bracket, like this. Leave the bracket over there. After, we are going to get the printer, make sure we have some paper out, and we are going to attach it. Okay, we are going to insert the power supply, we are going to insert the USB. We are going to make them come out of this hole over here. After, we are going to put it inside our bracket in the bottom, exactly like this. We get the 2 black small screw and the Allen wrench, and we can just tie these 2 screws. Okay, we want to make sure that both wires, they come out and they don't get pinched in between the printer. Okay, done. Now we want to make a little loop. We are going to use one of these wire management clip plus a tie down, and we are going to attach it over there. And so it looks nice and neat. Now we want to make sure the paper, and this part is already done. Now what we do, we lay down this in the face. We have the 2 wires coming out like this. We get the screen, we take the screen facing down. We have removed all the part of the back panel. We go inside like this in an angle, and we drop it in. Perfect. Now we connect the USB port. We will have to connect the USB card, and we leave this one loose. Power supply. The male side is about 2 foot long, and the female side is about 2 foot long, and the other one is about 2 foot long too. About the same, okay? What we do, we are going to install it inside this sleeve that we have. We are going to fish it through our holes over here. This one, we are going to fish it through the other hole over here, and we are going to fish it through the back, like this. Now we put it down without installing it in an angle. And what we do, we attach the power supply in the back of the screen. like this. Now we go in this angle and we fish through the printer through the hole in the bracket over here, and we go all the way to the other side. We fish it through the other hole, and we fish it through this. After we just let the bag go down, and we want to make sure it doesn't interfere with any of the wire. When it's perfectly flat, we need to move it in an angle to make sure the lip for the screen comes out. So now that everything is out, we have our two wire. We are ready to put all the screw. What we have to do, we have to put all the screw in first, make sure they go in before we start tying any. When all the screws are in, we can start, we can tie down all of them. It is very important we move this away from flat surfaces, because the lip will make this one not rest flat. Almost done. Okay. Now all the screws are in. I'm going to tighten all the screw, and we are ready to go. Everything is assembled. We have the two wire, the two cable. Now we are ready to attach this to the other part of the display, and we can put a power supply outside of the main cage. In case the power supply fails, you don't have to redisassemble the whole cage.